If you found this message, this is meant for you. This is only for a specific person. Spirit is acknowledging that you have been through so much. You have defended what you know is true. You have defended what you know is meant for you. And this is going to lead to a victory. It may not look like it right now. You might have been feeling a lack of ability to even see this. Even though you saw it in the beginning, you might have lost this connection to being able to see this thing come into fruition, but it's coming. And lately, I feel that you have, through some sort of way, you have re-sparked your passion for this. You know, this could be after a while of not feeling passionate about this, or just even a few weeks. But you're reigniting your passion for this. You're getting more clarity on what you want. You have literally worked so hard to get where you are, and you need to give yourself credit for that. This is something that you were meant to do. You have really, really defended this passion of yours, even if everybody else made it seem like it's not possible. You know it's possible, and the fact that the thought even came to you in the first place is exactly why it's possible, because we're all part of God, and you're God experiencing itself. So there's a reason you had this feeling. Follow it, because it's the truth. So continue prevailing as you have been. Spirit is saying that they are acknowledging that this is something that you're doing on your own. This is not a traditional type of thing. This is something that's going to be a lot more recognized in the next few years. Spirit is saying continue with that strength that you've gathered over all this time. It's not for nothing. Soon you're going to be seeing that you are embodying the energy of the Queen of Cups. This is a very loving person, somebody who is fulfilled in their own life and also is so generous and kind to others. You are definitely somebody who is here to heal people. With the Wheel of Fortune, luck is on your side. This is this universe supporting you here. So you are so supported in this journey you're on. People see you as a force of nature, okay? Like, it's like almost against all odds that you are where you are and you're still going. You have a lot of support when it comes to your friendships and close relationships. People admire you and care about you more than you realize. And don't forget that these people are here to give you security and fulfillment as well. So make sure that you nurture those relationships. Right now, you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed by the responsibilities you've taken on, and you also may be feeling like you're taking care of everybody else but yourself. So Spirit wants you to focus on yourself first. Don't feel selfish about it. You know, what you've done has taken so much courage, and Spirit wants you to know that you are seen. Just in the number 17 might be significant for you. That means you're on the right path. So here's some advice from Spirit. Spirit says to start small. How you begin matters. Your angelic guides affirm that the dreams you are working toward live in the microcosm, seeds embedded into your daily activities. Today, do every little thing as if it were larger. So, you know, imagine that you're at that place you want to be, and everything. How would you act? How confident would you feel? Today, do every little thing as you would if it were larger. Put some added detail into your daily work. Cook an extra fabulous dinner, or expend a little additional effort during your workout. Reflect on how every choice you make in your daily life can move you toward your long-term goals. So just start small, you know. And the number 830 might be significant. August 3rd, 83. Wow, I just realized we have two of them that say, look, 833 and 830. Wow, so 8 and 3, that's really significant. You might be seeing 333, 888. This is all about spiritual connection and abundance. Wow, so that's really cool. And the color yellow might be significant for some of you guys. So you might be feeling like you know, you have this idea of what you want to create for your life. And if, you know, there's times where you feel really motivated about it and you feel it's possible. And sometimes when you don't see the results as quick as you want, you don't feel like it's possible. But as you can see from what came out, Spirit knows knows every little detail of what's going on within your mind and in your life. This is, Spirit would have already taken you off the path if you were meant to be off the path. If you still love what you're doing, continue that, you know, and change things up if you want. It's yours to create, but start small, and just always remember to add in that law of attraction. Have fun with it, you know, like every little detail. Have a little make-believe game almost. I know it sounds crazy to some people, but I mean, that's literally how the most successful people manifest. So start small, do things as if you're already there, you know, like play with your imagination. And maybe you haven't been feeling that lately because, you know, the card that represents imagination or feeling that spark of inspiration is in reverse. So here's how you can get that back, is by pretending that you're already there. And that's how it's going to speed things up for you. And also, so we have 83 there, 833. This says long game. This is a journey. Your angels are encouraging you to have faith in divine timing. And so just remember, even if you don't feel like you're seeing results right now, there's so much going on in the background. This is the long game. And even with the Knight of Pentacles right here, this is just showing me that what you're building is something that's going to last a long time. And it's going to be something that lasts, not something that's going to be like an overnight success and then falls away after a few weeks. This is something that's going to be worth the wait, but it's not going to be that long. Don't worry. It says, your angels are encouraging you to have faith in divine timing. The new balanced habits you formed are not temporary. So you've definitely been working on improving habits and just honing your own personal habits and, you know, just refining yourself. These habits are meant to be implemented for the rest of your journey on this earth plane. Reflect now on how your mindset can shift to better accommodate your new routines. Let go of any timeline you may have that is not attached to better habits you've gained recently. Things will play out as they should. So this is just showing that you not giving up is really going to add to, once everything comes into fruition, you're gonna look back at this entire cycle of how things were for you, how it, you know, maybe at the beginning you thought it was going to be so smooth and happen so quick, and then you had these ups and downs and these trials of questioning yourself if you could do this or not. But you notice you keep getting back up on the horse. You've got 3 knights here. At first maybe questioning yourself, but you're going and going, and this is the most passionate knight. So this is someone who really, really believes. Even if you have times that you don't believe, deep down, you're a force of nature, like I said. Everybody sees you as a force of nature. Luck is on your side. The universe is supporting you. So just as these 2 cards both say, change your habits every day as if you're already where you want to be. You know, how would you dress? How would you take care of yourself? What kind of daily routine would you have? You know, write down everything that your highest self would do, and then try to stick to a schedule like that. And this alone is going to catapult you to where you want to be quicker. And also you have the card Befriend Fear, 227. Spirit is saying that you are stronger than your fears. Fear is not an indication of success or failure. It just exists within you. You know, we're all human. Your angel's message is this: as you manifest your goals and dreams, consider where fear creeps in and limits you. It's not going anywhere, so it's time to make friends with your fear. Reflect presently on how your fear could become a friend instead of a foe. And the cool thing is, when you really connect to yourself, your highest self, there's a separation between your soul and your ego / human self. So whenever this fear comes up, almost just observe it, and that's just going to show you what your brain has learned over time. But it doesn't mean you have to listen to it. It's just in your mind. Because if you feel this fear feeling, but you look around, you're safe. You're safe around you. The fear is in your mind. It's there to protect you from back when we were cavemen and we had to run away from wild animals all the time. So, but yeah, fear is a good thing, but not when it comes to your goals. You have to overcome your fear. Sometimes you might be your own worst enemy. But that's also a blessing, because that way, the only one you really have to surpass is yourself. So let's see if there's any other information Spirit wants to share today for you. But yeah, I'm just seeing that you have really, really, I mean, this has felt like a long game already for you. But don't overwhelm yourself by thinking you have to do everything all at once. So you have the goals card in reverse. It says you may feel uncertain about your future goals, or your current path no longer aligns with your true desires. So some of you guys, you know, with this lack of imagination, you might be tweaking your what you're doing. You know, you might be changing things up, or maybe in the same area but a different style of doing things, or just really, like I said, honing and defining as time has gone on how you prefer to spend your time. You are reflecting on past love experiences, cherishing the warmth and lesson from previous relationships. So yeah, this just came up, so this might be something going on in the subconscious. Maybe some of you guys aren't super happy in a relationship, or you might just feel like you're alone a lot, and like you're not, if you are in a relationship, maybe you just don't feel fulfilled. All right, let's see what's coming in for you. What can y'all expect this week? So what you can expect this week. So you're going to have to make a choice. You'll know what that is for you. But you might feel stuck in the middle between two different things. Not sure where to begin. So you have determination. You're gonna break through this. It might even take, you know, some moving to a different location possibly, or moving forward with this decision of yours. You're determined to make that decision. And if you look at this card, it's like there's a dark colored wolf and a light one. And it's like, you know, maybe there's the dark and light of a situation, or you're comparing pros and cons. And you're really connecting to your soul. You know, you're going within to really determine what's meant for you. Deciding, you know, and also realizing that there are still more possibilities. You know, you're not just stuck on the decision that you originally came up with. There's so much more. So yeah, look, you got decision, like you're definitely making a decision on something. But I see that you're very spiritually enlightened. You know what to do within you. It's almost like you just needed this validation to, like, you probably already realized all of this. So yeah, I hope this helped you guys, but keep staying strong. Spirit knows what you're going through, and, you know, just every day do something that makes your day feel more enjoyable, because ultimately being at the highest vibration is being just in the present moment. So yeah, I hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next one.